I'm Warner Johnson.
I'm Sam Metzger.
I'm Michael Bishop.
I'm Colin Daigle, and this is Clown Sports Talk Show.
No, what are you?
I'm the clown.
Yeah! All right. Before we get to that, we have our first guest today. This is Mr. Tristan Barrow. Tristan, say hello to the people.
He's a Cowboys fan.
Yes,
I am.
Yeah, we
Proud Cowboys fan.
He shouldn't be allowed in this house.
You can boo him now.
You do not have to boo him.
Okay.
You should be booing the rest of these people.
Hey, can we get a like if you hate Tristan already?
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of likes on this video.
We have more likes than views.
Zero.
People find a way to like twice.
So he mentioned he's a Cowboys and then he's a Lakers fan. So actually we're going to start off with probably the greatest Laker of all time. Not the best player to ever play for the Lakers, but definitely the greatest Laker. Do we all agree that Kobe Bryant was the best Laker of all time?
He definitely is.
Yeah.
With Mamba.
Yeah. Just for what he meant to like LA. Yeah. So tomorrow is the 1 year anniversary of when him and Gigi and I forget how many others. It was like 5 or 6.
There's a baseball coach and his son.
They passed away. That was a year ago, man.
Already.
That's so wild.
It's already been a year.
Crazy.
I remember where I was. Me and Sam had just gotten home from that confirmation retreat.
Yep.
I was cleaning my room and my mom walks in and she's like, "Did you see it?" And I'm like, and she's like, "I think Kobe died." And I was like, "No." I was like, no, you're capping. And so I go on Instagram and I see it and I'm like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I was just, I don't know what reactions y'all have, but I couldn't speak.
I was just shocked.
I was like, I didn't
shocked,
believe it, bro. I was like, I don't believe this.
I was just denying
I thought it was a joke at first.
like for a good day, I
something.
just didn't believe it.
No, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I just thought it had to
cried.
be fake.
Like a little bit, I cried a little bit.
I was just sad. I didn't cry, but I
I'm
was
not gonna
sad.
lie. Because I cried when I found out the first time, and then whenever the news came out that his daughter died, like the one that they've been hyping
that's
up
what
to be a
got me,
WNBA.
That was sad.
Oh, that just crushed my soul.
That was
We have, I brought, this is my pair of his last game, Black Mamba, Fade to Black, Kobe 11s. They're the one he wore his last game. I thought today was the day I could bring them out. They're going to be in the prop set behind us today after this segment. We got a few props. We're trying to spice things up today.
Michael likes Travis Scott, if you can't tell.
Yeah, if you can't already tell.
Yeah, just a little bit.
If you didn't already
I
tell.
thought-
y'all didn't know.
I thought it was a sports talk show, but apparently we do more than that.
We're going to add more stuff. Yeah, but I want to hear what Kobe meant to y'all. I know he meant a lot to me. He was one of my favorite athletes when I was a kid.
All right.
I know.
Let's start with Tristan.
Yeah, let's start with
Lakers
Tristan.
fan.
He's a He's a true Lakers fan. So
Like growing up a Lakers fan, born right after the three-peat, grew up watching them like almost every game. It's just tough. He's always been my favorite player. And then just when I saw the news, I was just at home. I think I was watching like the Pro Bowl or something.
yeah,
because
the Pro Bowl song. And then they announced it at the Pro Bowl, and the crowd was just like,
yeah, it was. I couldn't watch it after that. I don't know. I had to turn it off and just take a minute. I was just at first I was denying it, thinking it was fake, because it first came from TMZ, not the most reliable source.
Yeah, they would be the ones that make that up.
Yeah,
how
it was
did
just.
TMZ get it first?
I don't know.
I have no
I mean,
idea.
it is
TMZ,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just crazy. And then when I found out his daughter died too, that's what got me crying. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something hard. I mean, I never was a Kobe Bryant fan, specifically. I knew who he was. I enjoyed watching him play. Because he's a fun guy to watch. He's a fun guy to watch
Yeah,
when
definitely.
he's playing on the court.
These buckets.
But, so I never really paid attention to it, but it doesn't matter who it is. When people die like that, tragic. It's just tragic, especially the way it happened.
Especially his daughter.
Yeah, the fact that
Him and his
And
daughter.
the people
And then there were other people, yeah.
I mean, there were other people that
They were also young and were on that basketball
It was,
team.
yeah.
I don't. It's like the Mamba mentality team or something.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Games they were going
It
to.
was their team. They
3
had
or
their
4
friends.
It was they brought their friends or something like that, and they all.
Yeah.
They had some friends, and literally the whole family died except their son who was in college.
That's sad.
And that was.
It was insane.
I mean, I can tell you right now, if I ever win the lottery, I'm not buying a helicopter. I can tell you that right.
Yeah.
That's
Just because of the situation.
Yeah.
I don't know, Sam. I don't know how you felt.
I mean, obviously it was tough because I'm more of like a recent like basketball fan in general. Like basketball was never like my biggest sport until probably like 2.5, 3 years ago. So like I've always known who Kobe was, and like anytime I play basketball, I know you always Kobe. Obviously, even you're shooting a paper ball.
I'm raising my kids on that. My
Oh,
kids
yeah.
are shooting.
You're shooting a paper ball.
Kobe
Yeah.
when they shoot.
It doesn't like you say Kobe and like it just hits because that's like a part of your childhood. Like regardless whether you're like a huge Lakers fan or you're just a fan of the sport, and like he like was a pioneer of modern basketball. Like he helped make the game what it is today. He helped broaden it, and it's just crazy.
Were you there at Edge when I heard a kid yell Curry whenever he threw in his trash when we were giving out snacks? Was that you?
I think so.
And I got so mad. I was like, no, you say Kobe. You don't say nobody else's name. He said Curry. I was like, no, I don't care if he's the greatest shooter of all time. You say Kobe Bean Bryant. Full name. The whole thing.
If anything, you gotta say Ray Allen. You know what I'm saying? But no, we saying Kobe.
No, you don't say it. You don't say it right.
I said if anything, but like you gotta say Ray Allen before Curry. I think.
Curry's the best.
We're off topic.
We're not getting
We're getting a little off track here.
All right, Warner, where were you? Because you were the only person I didn't know when this news happened. If y'all don't know, we met Warner, a few months ago?
Beginning of
Something
school.
like
Yeah, beginning of, like, August-ish.
Like 5 months.
Yeah, something like that. Almost half a year.
I
But,
mean-
like, I don't know where you were at.
I wasn't too into basketball, and I'm getting more and more into it, but I was just chilling at home. I didn't believe it was real. My sister came in the room. She said, "Oh, did you see that?" And it was just, it's sad. And he heard his daughter was in there with him. It made it so much worse. And whoever else was on the plane with him, being like the teammates and stuff. It just sucks.
You don't even have to know basketball to know.
Yeah, that's
Kobe.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no,
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Transcendent. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Kobe's like an icon. He's like
Yeah.
probably the most, other than like Michael Jordan and LeBron, probably the most well-known basketball player of all time.
Definitely.
He might even be
Yeah.
more than them.
He's one of the most
I
well-known
agree.
athletes.
He's top three.
It's those
Top three most
Those
well-known.
three.
Yeah, those three are
Those three are the
most
top
well-known.
most.
No.
And like out of all athletes, even he's like one of the most well-known
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of players where even if you don't follow the sport they play, you know
still
who
do.
they are, and he's
Yeah.
one.
I don't know if there's anything else to say.